We are live again. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live again with the COVID-19 law series, understanding the regional legal landscape. Today, we'll be speaking to our friend from Hong Kong. Her name is Carrie Hui. And we are also joined by our good friend, Mr. Chung. As usual, we'll give it a few minutes for our viewers to join us in this live. And for those who are watching us currently, hello, welcome to join us. And please help us to share out this live. So we'll wait for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those who just joined us, we are about to start the discussion with our friend from Hong Kong on the issue of COVID-19 law series.
On May 14, 2017, in this blooming season full of vitality, the Belt and Road International Summit Forum was held in the beautiful Yanqi Lake, Beijing, the capital of China. More than 1,500 representatives from over 17 international organizations and 130 more countries in the 5 continents participated in this grand event and made their contributions. Shining with unprecedented energy, the age-old Silk Road, which was once a showcase, has traversed history, walking into people's heart and marching toward the future. The Belt and Road is escorted by laws. China-ASEAN Legal Cooperation Center, CALCC.
Hi, we are live again. Good to see everybody. For those who join us, welcome again. We have many loyal viewers who are with us for many sessions. And as promised, today we are having a discussion with our friend from Hong Kong. So I'll introduce our friends. On the right of your screen is Miss Carrie Hui. Hi, Miss Carrie. Hi, say hello to viewers. Hi. And at the other screen, we will see our good friend from Singapore, Chung Ting. And I think, hi, Chung. Good to see you again. He's a regular on this show already. to recap,
I'm the understudy.
so to recap, Chung, he was the first foreign lawyer that we interviewed the first session. So we spoke about the perspective from the Singapore, and I think since then, he has helped us to actually invite lots of friends. I think previously one from Italy, and the other one from Shenzhen, from China. And today, we are very happy that we get to invite our friend from Hong Kong, Miss Carrie, and also from Singapore, Mr. Chung. So I think for start, we'll start with ladies, of course. I would like to invite Miss Carrie to do a introduction ourselves about your firm and what practice areas and you do. By all means, I think this session is you can use any language at any point of time. You can use English，你也是可以用那个普通话，广东话都 OK 嘅。So up to you. So and any language you're comfortable with. I think our viewers would like to hear from you, Miss Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Carrie. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Um, can you try again? Um, Chung, are you able to hear her?
I can't hear her. I can
You
hear
can't.
you. Yeah.
I see. Carrie, we can't hear you. We are so sorry. Would you, could you try again? Try again. 聽唔到，仲聽唔到. So maybe could I trouble you to drop the line for a while, then you join again? Maybe yeah.
Yeah, so Carrie is a good friend of mine. She's been practicing in Hong Kong, and I think that today, I think we want to hear what is the legal landscape, as the title suggested, what's going on in Hong Kong, and compared with what is going on elsewhere. I think that it's a technical issue. She's going to come back any moment now. Yeah. So I think that if you have questions, I think a lot of us practicing in Southeast Asia will have a lot of contacts with business dealing with Hong Kong. Yes.
Hi, Carrie.
Yeah.
Hi, Carrie again.
We can't hear you actually.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Now I can.
Yeah. We can hear you.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. We stick to this.
Yeah. Maybe it's the problem with my earphone. Anyway.
Yes. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself. I think the audience are dying to know.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I'm Carrie Hui. I'm the partner from Chet and Associates LLP. We are a boutique firm in Hong Kong. Our firm has set up more than 15 years now, and I'm the commercial partner supervising the commercial team. So yeah, I personally practice commercial law, corporate law, and our expertise is M&A and the investment between startups and investors. So yes.
Okay. So a question about Hong Kong. Let me get straight to the discussion today. From the report, we have seen that Hong Kong at this moment, if we Carrie, could you see us? Can you hear us? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Can you hear us? Tang no more. Can you hear us? Can you? The line drop again. No worries. Let's give some space for this technology issue. As soon as she's back, then we'll put her up again. Let's try again. For the viewers, we apologize for this, but I think these are the new normal that we have to face, the challenges. Hello, hi, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hi.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You're back. Looks like you like to play hide and seek.
She's building up the suspense. I think.
I was asking about the situation in Hong Kong. From what we hear, at this moment, the number of confirmed cases is about 1,000 plus, with very, I think, relatively low death rate. I don't know the figure I'm reading is correct. At this moment, what I'm reading is 4. For such a dense place with so crowded a city like Hong Kong. So I would like to ask you what's the situation like on the ground of Hong Kong and and the people, and would like to get your comment on this the situation in Hong Kong. Carrie?
Okay. Actually, the situation is improving. It's getting better and better now, and we are more than 15 days. No more new confirmed cases locally. So the government today just announced that some restrictions are cancelled. Actually, we'll start our school, and even the court are opening now. So, but people are still very cautious because we have we suffered from the SARS in 2003. So actually, Hong Kong people are, very painful. Has some really experience before, and unless the coronavirus situation in other countries are also improving, I think Hong Kong people will not really be relaxed and back to normal. So, but we are getting better now.
But is it because of the experience from SARS and people in Hong Kong, how to deal with the coronavirus now? Because we look at a lot of other countries, the number is very high. Malaysia, I think we have more than 6,000 cases as of today, and for Hong Kong, which is relatively very near to mainland China. What do you see are the factors that you're able to contain such a spread among the people?
I think one of the reasons is that we suffered a lot during the SARS more than 7 years ago. And in the past few months, actually, the weather in Hong Kong is, the temperature is not too high. So we actually wear masks whole day. Everyone, literally everyone, even babies on the street. Yeah, whole day. Whenever we are out, we wear masks. I'm telling you, even I work in my office, in my own room, I wear masks.
So now it's the exception.
Yeah.
Now you're showing your face.
It's really more difficult now because it's today, for example, it's very hot. It's more than 30 degrees. It's really getting more difficult to wear mask whole day under such hot weather. Yeah. And I think it's really very important to contain the virus by wearing the mask.
I see. Wearing the mask, I think, is very important. So as of today, is there any order or action from the government to do a certain lockdown, like what we see in Singapore or even in Malaysia? How's the situation in Hong Kong? Is there an order for a lockdown?
Yeah. Many premises are locked down in Hong Kong. Karaoke, bar, some nightclub, the court, the government's premises, everything locked down. Yeah.
But I'd like to ask a question, because in Singapore and Malaysia, we cannot travel out of our own home even. But firstly, my first part of the question is whether you have such a measure in Hong Kong, and if so,
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Chung.
Can Carrie hear me? Can you hear my question?
It's okay, no worries. We just have to be a bit patient.
Well, at least the network in Hong Kong are affected by the virus.
So how's the CV going on in Singapore?
Well, today was supposed to be the day that we end our suffering, but unfortunately today is also the first day in the second stretch of our CB, which will last until the 1st of June.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
okay, Carrie's
Carrie.
back, right? Yeah. Can you hear us? Carrie, can you hear us?
Yes, I
My,
can
no,
hear
my
you.
question is that in Singapore and Malaysia, we have this restriction in movement of getting out of our house. My question comes in two parts. Firstly, whether there's such a policy in Hong Kong, and if so, then Hong Kong, most of people are staying in a very small and an apartment. Is it difficult to comply by all being squashed in a small apartment? And then how do they get around it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really a very good questions. For the first questions, some people are quarantined. We cannot go out our home if we are quarantined, because we are coming back from some high risk country. For example, before, if you come back from China, you are quarantined and you must stay at home for 14 days. And for your second questions, it's really difficult for Hong Kong people to stay in their really tiny home. I think in average, the household area in Hong Kong is like only 400 to 15 square feet. So it's really difficult, especially for the kids. So we are very, very happy to know that the situation is getting better. And actually, I think during the past weekends, the long weekends in Hong Kong, many people went out, went to the beach, went to the restaurant. The streets are very crowded. So, yeah.
You say that the average household, the size of the property is about 400 plus square feet. Um, so how do people survive in such a small space? And you say household, at least I think three minimum. There's three or even more. Maybe some stay with the parents-in-law. So I mean, we have seen in the videos like people in Italy, maybe they are singing in the balcony.
Yeah.
So what do the people in Hong Kong do during this period?
I don't
你
know
做
other
咩呢？
people. For me, I working in front of my computer, and people watch TV and play TV game. Oh, we play TV game a lot. Yeah.
I
打機.
see.
Okay.
Ah, right. So is there a lot of people try to come out from the property and run around?
Uh, uh, Actually, if they are officially quarantined, they need to wear a headband
A
to
tag, right?
monitor.
Electronic tag. Yeah. Yeah.
係啊，
Electronic
要
tag.
帶
Yeah, the
yeah
tag.
要帶手帶係啦 to monitor their movement. Once they go out of their flat, the government, the police will come up. So, but for their family members, they are still free to go around. So, but as I said, we Hong Kong people are very cautious, and we really avoid going out as much as we can. We even more and more people order takeaway. We won't die outside, so we really stay at home voluntarily.
So it's more like a
I see.
voluntary. It's more like a self-initiated kind of stay at home rather than mandated like what we have in Singapore and Malaysia, right? Yeah, in that sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, because
So how?
sorry,
Hmm. Yeah, you go ahead.
because the government broadcast some commercials on the TV day and night, playing some songs, saying that we need to protect our healthcare workers in the hospitals, the doctors, the nurse. They also broadcast some old video clip in the SARS, reminding us that if we not keeping the social distance now, we will suffer for a longer time in future. So most of us are really voluntarily stay at home, hoping to help the situation.
But what about the shops? What about retail? Are they all open? I mean, like 啲商店係咪都係開晒啊？定係佢哋自己會暫時唔做生意啊？
都有啲暫時唔開㗎。係啊，因為驚如果有一個員工，譬如之前新聞賣咗有一個Marks and Spencer 一間好多 branches 嘅retail shop， 佢其中一個 staff 佢 confirmed 係有呢個coronavirus。係啦，it actually closed down all the branches, all the shops for 14 days. So yeah.
So but in general, the malls are open. Yeah. Sorry, I think
the malls are open. So 多數係開或者係多數係唔做生意咧？
相對除咗食肆之外咧，其實都係開嘅多嘅。我自己觀察到。
So 依家嘅 impact on business in Hong Kong, how do you see? Even though they are open, some of them is open, but do you see that the businesses are how much of impact they have because of this COVID-19?
I think 1 week ago, the business I can see because people are not going out, so there is I guess not much business actually. But as I said, in the past few weekends, because the situation is getting better, it's very clouded already. Yeah.
So okay. So if the businesses chose not to open business, don't want to open because of the fear of this COVID-19, then are the business supposed to continue paying the salary to the staff? What's the 佢自己 decide 唔可以開嘅 ，so 唔係講政府叫佢哋唔可以開係咪 ？So under this kind of circumstance, so what is the legal position? So they have to continue to pay the salary to the staff, or the staff just don't get any?
其實係我哋香港咧，不嬲都好少話政府會 order 我哋唔 private sector 唔可以開門做生意嘅嚇。咁但係just very recently the government announced 佢會有個 subsidies 去即係俾一啲資助俾啲員工，就每人9000蚊一個月。咁係即係希望啲 private sectors 嘅老闆唔好lay off 啲 staff。
So this is for all businesses? Is it for all businesses across the board?
Yeah. As long as we the company 俾呢個叫做我哋叫做香港叫強積金一個 MPF 一個 for 係啦，有供 MPF 咧，我哋政府就每個人頭就俾翻9000蚊俾公司咯，就 trying to encourage 去 keep 翻啲員工。If 佢after receive 呢個 subsidize，and then 佢又 fire 個員工，咁係犯法嘅，係犯法嘅。
呢個9000蚊係一個月或者係咩咧？
係啦，
幾多個月咧？一個月 maximum 一個員工就9000蚊，係啦。係 ，so 呢個 scheme 係 go for how many months？ 3個月或者係6個月咧
？It goes for 6 months。
哦，6 months。Okay, all right。
係啊。
So from a clerk, she gets 9,000, and also a solicitor would also get 9,000 if he's an employee.
因為我咁講嘅，我未講得好全面嗬。其實就係佢係如果你嘅人工係港幣18000蚊以下咧，咁就係俾一半嘅資助。咁 maximum 就係9000蚊。所以如果我哋呢度 average 一個律師嘅人工係幾萬蚊嘅話，咁佢都係攞9000蚊嘅啫，係啦。
哦，佢嘅 maximum 最多係9000蚊。I see, I see. So, then how about 呢個 the rental of the business premises 租金 have to continue, or is there a law or anything to say that you because of this COVID-19 then 你可以defer or delay 呢個 payment?
It depends on the landlord. It's up to the landlord. So we are free to, negotiate with the landlord to see the landlord is willing to let us pay less rent. The government is not 冇插手管呢樣嘢，係啊。
So 有啲咩 subsidy for 呢個 rental 冇？
冇啊，不過即係政府會 encourage 啲業主就廣東話叫共度時間啦，即係大家一齊即係係啦，咁就盡量去可以compromise 到一個大家都 afford 到嘅價錢咯，嚇。
But I guess the situation is slightly different compared from Hong Kong compared to, for example, Singapore, where I think businesses are forced to close. So I think the situation is the business suffer more if the government has the order like Malaysia, 我哋叫做movement control order, so MCO, so where all the businesses have to close, shut down. So 係 zero income for the since 18 of March 3月18號到而家 so 係 mandatory, so everybody have to close. So until this week only they start to relax. Some of us can go back to the office and start. So so rental becomes one of the major issue here, and I'm sure in Singapore as well, because係 mandatory 你唔可以開。
Likewise in Singapore, we were told to close the 6th of April until now the 1st of June, and then but the salary wise for this couple of months until 6 months, the government is footing 25% of each staff across the board. Yeah,
25
of local staff. Yeah, 25%. Yeah,
I see.
quarter.
I see.
Yeah, so it's
okay.
Yeah, 75%. Sorry,
75.
75. So the government pays 75. We only pay 25. We pay the difference. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 頭先 Carrie 你講嘅 subsidy 係幾多？以下係subsidize into half 啊？頭先聽到唔清楚。
係港幣18,000蚊。
18,000 Hong Kong.
18,000. So up to half. Up to half.
Right. And
I see. 如果係 more than that, 你係 capped to 9,000 Hong Kong dollars.
Exactly.
Okay. So at this moment 你個 court proceeding 係行緊或者係close, or what's the legal proceeding with the courts in Hong Kong?
Before this week 咧，所有嘅 court 都係 close 嘅 ，unless 一啲 very urgent 嘅 application。咁我哋就可以我哋照可以 fax 嘢啦，file 啲文件入 court 嘅，咁但係就冇 hearing 咯。咁as far as I know，好似上個月有一單好 urgent 嘅 family case 咧，因為你知有啲 family case 如果relating to 一啲 maintenance 或者 custody， 咁係好 urgent 嘅咧，咁個 court 就好 exceptionally 就有個 online 嘅court hearing 咯。咁就呢個禮拜開翻個 court 啦，係啦。
But Carrie, you are doing commercial matters. So in terms of commercial matters, in your opinion, are the Hong Kong lawyers in Hong Kong, they are tech savvy enough to work from home, and can you still provide seamless legal service, like in terms of closing and everything? Can all this thing be done? Are lawyers used to this kind of transition?
I think for for like me, for commercial practice, actually we can do everything online. I have online meeting with clients. We have VPN system, so we can still log into the company server at home, and we can, we all use email and WhatsApp to keep contact with the clients. So it's still okay for us. But I heard from some friends who practice other area of law, for example, conveyancing, 做樓宇買賣嗰啲咧，嗰啲就慘啦，因為你譬如送訂啊、送契啊、銀行唔開啊，或者係咯嗰啲有啲律師樓唔開啊，咁唔通你送訂送去個莊嘅屋企咩？咁大家咁嗰啲就會有影響咯，係。
And what about I mean I don't think you do criminal, but whether they can still see their clients in prison or police station, is that ongoing or is that stopped too? Do you have any idea?
我知道就好似 legal visit 都係得嘅，即係 as long as 佢哋即係只係2個人、3個人 ，and then 佢哋有戴翻個 face mask 都可以嘅，by appointment 都仲可以嘅，係啦。係啊。但係我哋香港好 cautious 咧，即係我好多 practitioner 都會即係如果知道去探監或者做 legal visit 係即係都有一定嘅危險性咧，因為始終我prison for example 係好多人㗎嘛，有啲 risky 咁，好多我哋行內啲朋友都暫時就唔去做住咯，係啊。
Okay, so generally, do you see that this legal COVID-19, what's the impact on the legal industry? 你覺得 cases 會多啲或者係少啲 ？What is the impact? Generally, after this,
I think after that 我哋嗰個 impact 真係會好多 firm， 尤其是我哋呢啲比較 size 細嘅 boutique firm 咧，會 transform 個 business model 咧，去 cater for different situation， 我哋都可以run our business 咯。Actually， Hong Kong Law Society 咧係launch 咗一個fund 俾我啲 small firm 咧去 apply， 佢係會俾一錢俾我哋去買一啲software 或者電腦，去等我哋可以做到 online conference 啊，或者係用 subscribe 一啲 software 去做一啲online meeting 啊咁。即係都係會我自己正面睇 I think it's really a good impact in some way. Yeah, and the Law Society is trying to help us to survive. So,
but do you think there will be a lot of I mean, some reports saying that speculated in various countries that after this COVID, a certain percentage of law firm will have to close down. Do you think that applies to Hong Kong too?
I think so. Yeah, because some of the lawyers in Hong Kong, they've, as I said, some of them are really only focused on practicing like conveyancing or in such those kinds of firm， 佢哋可能呢幾個月都好難捱啊！即係個樓市又差啦嚇，即係差咗幾個月啦。
And what about barristers then? In Hong Kong, it's a twin profession. So how are the barristers handling it? Do you have any idea?
The barrister is really suffering， 因為冇 court hearing 啊。冇啊，我哋啲朋友都話佢哋呢幾個月係屋企玩煮飯仔嘅，煮下飯。
打機
係咯。因為冇佢哋個 profession 係真係 advocates 啊嘛，即係如果你都冇 court hearing， online 嘅又好少咯，即係幾單好零星嘅，咁 they cannot yeah they most of them are taking vacation。
So 依家係 you say courts start to open already. So
Yeah.
does it mean that there will not be any online hearing? They'll do away with online hearing. Everything go to the court as normal already.
Yeah, everything goes to court normal as normal already. But 唔知道 in future 會唔會可能都有需要啲 online case，因為I over 我偷聽咧就嗰個好多 case 積壓咗喺度啊。咁如果想 deadlock 呀，如果想妹啲即係追翻啲 backlog，可能佢哋遲啲都要可能after working hours 啊，可能都要用一啲 online 嘅方法去做翻啲 hearing。
What about cross border work？ 即係你哋如果係中港嗰啲法律業務點咧，會唔會影響到，或者而家係照樣做咧？即係如果係講緊即係
係中港，譬如我哋都有即係其實time to time我自己都成日都要上國內，我哋另外啲律師行嗰度開會。咁before that 我哋都停晒，因為 cross border 我哋翻嚟又要 quarantine for 14 days，is really very inconvenient。So 我哋都係大家都 stop 過 cross border， 我哋冇乜人上去，調翻轉頭 vice versa，they don't come to Hong Kong these few days.
But are the work still coming in for China from China? Are the instructions still coming in?
少咯，好少，好少，drop 得好多，係啊。
So generally，呢個 Hong Kong Law Society 嘅頭先你講嘅係those are grant，that means 你可以攞到，頂唔使俾分或者係呢一個 loan 嚟嘅 ，for those buying software 啊呢啲嘢。
係 grant 嚟嘅，俾我唔使還嘅。
Okay. So generally, what are the software to subscribe among the Hong Kong lawyers? Let's say to do a video conferencing. So which are the most frequently used software?
Yeah, the most frequently used software for the online meeting in Hong Kong, we all use Zoom.
Zoom, okay. 一樣啦。
日都用。
日都用。So what do you think about the security issue that they have been hearing from other countries saying that Zoom may not be so secured?
Yeah.
So what's your view about this?
Yeah, 我哋都 aware 有呢個 issue 嘅，因為都係咁，所以即係有啲好 sensitive 嘅嘢啊，或者真係比較 confidential 嘅嘢，咁我哋同客都係用翻 email 去溝通咯嚇。咁即係 Zoom meeting more 係 like 同好似我而家同阿大勇同阿 Mr. Chung 有啲 face to face 嘅contact 先。咁after that 可能有啲係啦，真係嘅 sensitive 嘅嘢咧，就留翻用 email 去講咯。唯有
In Singapore,
a question for you. Yeah, sorry. Because I think she mentioned about Hong Kong Law Society coming to the assistance of the lawyers. I think in Singapore we have likewise similar packages. In fact, if you buy a laptop now, I think we only pay 20%. There's a grant to pay the 80% the whole package. I mean, just out of curiosity, does Malaysian Bar Council have similar things like that?
At this moment, I think they have reduced the subscription fee. That's what we know so far. But there's an ongoing debate whether they should and whether amount is sufficient or not. So I think other than that, I personally have not heard much about it. So I think that's the point that a lot of lawyers are suffering here. So I think it's also a real problem. I think that's why we foresee that after this, I think there'll be a challenging time for the lawyers here, especially those who are not able to adapt to the technology. I think the key word that you see from Singapore and also Hong Kong is technology. The law society encourages the lawyers to adapt to technology. But I mean, back to the
Yes.
Chung's question just now. It's just reducing the subscription fee, so we want them to do more. But at this moment, it's still ongoing discussion. You were saying just now, Chung?
I'm saying that actually that depends also actually on the profile of the legal profession in the respective country. If you have predominantly younger lawyer population, I think then they should be quite fast to adapt. I mean, like person like Carrie, I think she don't seem to have any problem working from home and carrying her practice. But I suppose if you in Singapore and Malaysia, I'm sure that we know of certain more senior lawyers, more senior than myself. I think sometimes then it is very difficult to make that transition. I mean, I think I'm glad it happened now and I'm not too old, but imagine if lawyers are in 60s or 70s, I think it's quite difficult actually to change the entire mindset and modus operandi to be online or something like that. I think that is also So I think if you're the younger population, the younger the lawyers are, and the bulk of them are younger, are young, I think then there's actually quite good prospect of changing the way we practice altogether.
Totally.
That's true. Yeah, that's true because before this, we even hear that some of the lawyers, they don't even use email. So I mean, they are not many, but they are. So if you are not able to use email to even communicate, and I think it's really tough to say, hey, let's go on a Zoom call to make the shift. So I think yes, I think it depends on the profile of the profession. Yes, I think generally the younger bunch will have a higher adoption rate for this technology. I think this is the way to move forward, and I see that from all our discussions before this seems to be a common thing. Right. So yeah, another thing I want to ask Carrie, during this COVID-19, is there a specific law that came out from Hong Kong to address the issue of COVID-19, like what we see in Singapore?
Yes, there are actually many of them. For example, there is a law newly passed about we cannot more than 4 people to gather together. Yeah. 限聚令啊，香港我哋有個限聚令。So for the police to enforce this law, we actually need to pass a new legislation, and then yeah, it's just 好多啊，即係例如之前酒吧話唔可以賣酒啦。咁都係要有個新嘅 legislation 去通過先至得咯嚇。
酒吧唔可以賣酒，你做咩生意咧？
係啊，因為之前我哋有一個
賣維他奶，
有好幾個confirmed cases is佢哋係一齊喺酒吧除口罩飲嘢，喺蘭桂坊，唔知你知香港蘭桂坊。
Yes, of course.
Yeah， 咁所以政府就話 OK， 以後酒吧就唔可以賣酒，因為飲咗酒咧就大家就會鬆懈啦咁樣。咁當然好多反應啦，咁呢啲要執法都係要改法例咯，係。
So for all these cases where they breach the law， 好似佢哋冇跟翻嗰個新嘅 law，so 佢嘅penalty 係咩咧 ？Is it imprisonment 或者係fine 或者係咩咧？
係，如果係有好多都係一啲 fixed amount 嘅 penalty 嚟嘅，咁就等issue 嗰啲 summons， 咁就要俾個 penalty 咯。For example，
都冇
個限聚令，即係 cannot gather more than 4 people together，the fine is 2,000 Hong Kong dollars。 咁好似你超速駕駛咁就定額罰款咁樣咯。
So do you think that 呢個$2,000 it becomes a deterrent for the people? Do you think it's too high or too low?
I think it depends. If for some people it's significant amount of money. Yeah.
Okay. Because in Malaysia 呢個movement control order 佢嘅 penalty 都係1,000 ringgit， 大概係2,000 US Hong Kong dollars around there 差唔多。So but
in Singapore is 300, so I think it's almost the same actually.
Oh, there's a market value for this,
the amount is actually very similar.
But it seems like a 1,000 ringgit, which is about 2,000 Hong Kong dollars. A lot of people seem to think that it's not high enough, so people are not scared of it. So people still go out, and on the daily basis, we still hear a lot of people get arrested because of this breaching the movement control order, and a lot of people just pay the fine and they think that that's okay, before this, but of course the situation is better now. But before this, I think there are people feel that they should increase the amount for this penalty. But now I understand because most of the country have this market rate around the same.
we didn't realize how similar we are until now.
I see. But one thing I look at the wearing mask culture in Hong Kong is very, very strong. You see, even the small kids also wear the mask. You mean outside when they go out, or even at home? Do they do that?
I know some of them also do that at home because they think maybe the maid always go out. Some, for example, like me, if I need to go out to work, I may bring back some virus. So but for me, I think it really depends. I don't think it's possible to ask a kids to wear the mask whole day. It's really not good for their health. 但係 other than 個 mask， 其實我哋係好小心嘅。我唔知你哋喺馬拉同新加坡有冇啲？我哋香港直情有一啲好似筆咁樣嘅嘢咧 ，for pressing the lift because people say yes, the lift is very high risk, so we cannot touch the button. We need to use the pen to press the lift and close the door. So
we see some of that, but I think that's not prevalent. I think in Singapore prior to this we were not very conscious about wearing masks, but I think this seems to change now. Yeah. What about Malaysia?
I think at this moment, as I said just now, we were under this movement control order since 18th of March until now. 尋日 4th of May 係第一日 I think a lot of sectors can go back and start to work, but a lot of 好多 SOP 就係講 you must wear mask, so everybody must wear mask in the office now. So 今日係第二日 so second day people are still trying to adapt to it, but if you see someone on the road now, I think all they have to wear mask. So there's something. The lift one, I also see some people using 一個 pen, or some of them use 呢個 office 佢嘅有個 access card 嗰個 tag, so they just use the corner and just press. And after that they sprays. 都有。So the day we were chatting with a friend from I think was Shenzhen, right? They say that beside the lift, they even provide the disposable maybe plastic. You just wear it, wear it 着咗係咪？ You press it, and then after that you have dispose it, and also the limit number of the people in the lift as well. So I guess these are the new norm. We call it the new normal life that we have to go through at this moment. Yeah. So the other question I want to ask Carrie, you say the school will reopen in Hong Kong. The school.
Yes.
From everybody, 全部人。
全部人 but it takes phases. For the first phase will be the secondary school.
Yeah.
And then and the kindergarten they will not 唔會復課呢個學期。
係。So same. I think at this moment, I think most of the country they also thinking that they go for secondary. Then after that, the primary only go kindergarten. But that also pose a certain issue if the kindergarten 唔開，then 爸爸媽媽點樣去做工？That is also a related question. So
And even 我哋開咧
so
school
this is also
because before the school is for whole day, the kids need to have the lunch at school, but they want to lower the risk, so they won't have lunch at school. They just go to school in the morning. So 係咯，即係邊個湊佢哋咧？晏晝都
係咯。So this is the problem that we are facing now in this week. They say technically you can come to work, but all the schools, all the kindergartens are closed. Even babysitters are closed now. So 好多係有 family 嘅，然佢有呢啲問題，邊個湊到個仔
？Carrie 又想問，而家即係你話the kids go back to school, but before that they were having a holiday or were they studying from home?
Yes.
They were studying home. They were studying from home or
they studying at home. Yeah. They also use Zoom for the online class.
I see. But what is the reaction to education by Zoom? Are parents happy about it or they're not?
For me, I think it's better than nothing.
Okay.
Some comments it's really not good for their who they call select vision. Yeah, because they need to stare at the moon for 5 or 4 to 5 hours. It's really not good for the young kids. It's really difficult for them to concentrate for such a long time. But some parents, in Hong Kong, they are very demanding. They really want to keep up the study, so they still want the online classroom very much. So
It's the same here as well. We're trying to use Zoom and some different platforms, but the main problem is also the screen time is too long. 4 to 5 hours 呢個係 exclude 其他嘅 YouTube 打機whatever etc etc. So those will come in. 但係一個最重要嘅問題都係whether 個 family 有咁多嘅devices 俾佢哋冇。So because sometimes the school they say that the parents have to work as well.
yes.
So 係同一個 laptop 同一個 iPad， 所以點樣去share out this thing, especially during the time where most of the shops in Malaysia 係 closed 嘅。冇做生意嘅 so that's a problem. You want to buy so you can't, so you order online, maybe you take about 1 week or so to arrive. So 有啲問題 so in our education system they say you're encouraged to do the online, but they don't make it compulsory because not everybody's income level 係一樣嘅，有啲好啲喺 Malaysia 有啲family 係好多細路仔嘅 maybe 3 to 5. So people don't have so many devices, tablets in the house. So that is also another problem. All right. Yeah, Chung, any other questions?
No, I was just noticing, but in Singapore and Malaysia, we are bad because under our law, I mean, young couples cannot even park tall for the past more than 1 month. I think at least in Hong Kong, young people are luckier in that sense.
yeah.
As long as you're a different household, you can't keep up. So, yeah.
So Carrie, you were saying something?
Yeah,
I'm saying that 我哋好多人都照出街嘅，其實即係有啲，尤其是年輕啲嗰啲，佢哋冇經歷過 SARS 嗰啲咧，咁其實又唔使返學，咁都係會照出街玩咯，係啊。
唔驚死係咪？
唔驚死係。
There's a news in Malaysia where a girlfriend actually make a cake for his boyfriend. So佢揸車去見嗰個 boyfriend, then two of them went into the same car and eat
Uh-huh.
the cake. And after that, they got arrested. So they
Oh,
got fined and they got jailed for eating the cake in the car in the same car because at the time, there's a order 係就係講一台車係一個人嘅，唔可以超過一個人 at the point of time.
oh,
So
really?
yes, so building from what Chung said just now, I think quite pitiful lah for the couples, the young couples not able to part off for about 1 month plus.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
if your children are old enough, then you would know.
另外一個問題係 how about the family issues? Because in Malaysia, we start to have some reportings about 呢個 family domestic violence. So the government start to send the text messages 俾全部人係講 if you are facing this domestic violence in the house or you need to talk to someone or you're stressed, please call this number. And so 有啲咁嘅問題冇喺香港？
我哋有冇呢？不過我哋有啲 practice matrimonial 嘅 lawyers 咧，we anticipate that after this COVID-19, the new cases for filing a petition for divorce may be much higher.
Seems to be a common issue.
Yeah, we have that speculation too, but at the moment they say we can't because if they are not even allowed to come out to come out at all, they can't be out to seek legal help from the lawyers.
Yeah. Because after 你對住幾個月之後，即係都頂唔順啊，之後就會 file 個 petition 嘅。
所以證明咗何須朝朝暮暮呢個可能係另一種解釋啊。
係。
Okay, all right. So that's about around the time that we have today. So I would like to invite Carrie to do a conclusion or concluding remarks about whatever we discussed today. I mean, what have we got learned from each other for today's session? Carrie.
Thank you so much, Dato and Mr. Chung sharing. I think it's really good to know what's happening in other countries, and good to see both of you are safe and healthy. And the law, I think, in different countries, more or less, of course, is different, but more or less, there's something similar. So we are trying to survive, but definitely there will be some changes after this COVID-19 in the way of how we, run our business or how to adapt to the new normal. So, yeah. 我諗都大家係即係我諗大家都適應得好快啊！嗬，即係幾個月好似大家都已經嘗試去適應咗， so it's really not too bad, and 我諗大家都可以過到嘅。
加油！
加油！
Chung, any concluding remarks from today's session?
Today has been interesting. Once again, thanks Carrie for coming and thanks Taeyong for hosting. But I think from today we see a very different perspective because from Singapore and Malaysia's point of view, we are being forced to stay at home. But then I think that we see another model, which is Hong Kong, where the people out of their own accord, they have actually exercised, using a more legal term, due diligence to keep themselves safe, and then it works as well, and even seem to be better. But then again, we also share a lot of things and realize that the issues that is faced by us, be it children's education, and be it the practice, and be it technology and rental, I think we're all facing, I think the legal profession across the board is facing the same problem. I think that normally we have legal conferences to try to bring practitioners of the world together, but I think that in a strange way, especially through this COVID-19, we realize that actually in terms of legal profession, how similar our problems are actually. I think it is even more facilitating to more more bonding than international conference and whatnot, of how close the profession can be in various places, and I'm also quite amused by that too. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Chung, again. I think today's session has been very interesting. To be able to hear from Hong Kong and also to Singapore, like what Chung said just now. I think we are in different country, but a lot of issues are quite similar. And I think Carrie also mentioned about it. And I think that's the reason, why we feel that there's even need to actually to adapt to the new technology. You see, before this, maybe we haven't thought of using this live video conferencing to speak to each other. We never thought of that. We always have the physical, big, huge meetings and law conferences. But this COVID-19 actually forces us to think differently, and I think the profession has done well to adapt to this change. It's always good to see friends again on the line. The purpose of having this COVID law series is to say hello to everybody, see how's everybody doing. It sounds like everybody is doing very well, staying safe at home. And in the meantime, we also do some sharing about the situation on the ground from people to different countries to country. And thank you again, Chung, and to Carrie for accept our invitation to speak. For those who are following us, thank you so much. Those viewers online now, this is a series of COVID-19 law series where we discuss the regional impact or the regional legal landscape in different countries. Later, there's another friend of ours will be joining us from the United Kingdom about 6 p.m. 6 p.m. I think it's the same time in Singapore and also in Hong Kong. It's about 1 hour from now. So with that, thank you again. So we'll sign off for now. We'll be back live in about 58 minutes from now. Thank you again. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Bye. Take care.